We get this right the first time this time?
Seems to be.
I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. We managed to keep... Wait. Well, it's a Christmas miracle. How's that?
I guess I will be white.
All right. I mean, you could be either side. I just grabbed a side to
No, that's fine.
All right. So what I did here, since we are already live broadcasting, so you know, since we're already broadcasting, what we are doing here is setting up a game using Osprey's Fighting Sail. I am usually a Kiss Me Hearty guy from Two Fat Lardies, but the problem is, in a space like Tabletop Simulator, you don't necessarily want a whole lot of charts and tables and things lying around. And this actually manages it with a few markers that I've got set up here. What we have, and Doug, you and I may want to split this up a little bit just because I had planned on as many as 4 players, because other people, Mirth and Vance, were saying they would join us. What we have here, you've got a whole bunch of Swedish second rates, and you've got a Swedish 6th rate to make the points work. I have over here a line of Danish second rates. So my ships plus all those ships add up to equal points, I think within a few points. Generally speaking, they recommend 300 points a player. So it's really up to you if you want to break it down to 300 points or if you want to try something this big.
Well, I have absolutely no idea of these rules yet, but...
So why don't we cut it in half then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so what you've got, and actually everything you need to know about your ships is on this card right there. The Schwerga card that's over here on your baseline.
Got it.
And it tells you that you are 73 points per ship. So all equal, you're going to want 4 of them. And so I'm going to take the liberty here of doing this. Suddenly you have 4.
Perfect.
And I too. People wonder why I love this. Well, maybe they don't. People wonder why I love this game, or this system. And it's because Tabletop Simulator allows me to do that. Now, you're 73, I am 70, so this is going to leave me 12 points behind. I'm not that worried about 12 points. I suppose I could grab a 6th rate for 16, but I'm not going to bother. So we're just going to set up. Now, you should be about 18 inches. The one thing I would point out to everybody that might be watching, and to you, Doug, this board is ridiculously huge. It looks deceptively small, but if you measure it, it's 182 inches. I love this because one day this will be my Trafalgar board. But for a game like this, which is intended to be bigger ships, the standard square that they recommend for Fighting Sail is a 4x4. So for all practical purposes, this is a triple-sized setup. So I have triple-sized everything. These ships in scale are 6 inches long. These are big honkin' ships. I have triple-sized the measuring markers, which are these things. And I have, I've triple-sized everything. So, therefore, we'll want to use gunnery at triple length. We'll talk about that in a second. You should find that all 4 of your ships are within 18 inches of this baseline. It's usually 6 inches, but because we're triple-sized, it's 18. So if you want to give that a quick measure and make sure you're good. The wind gauge is here, and it tells us that the wind is blowing that away, down the board. And so I've set you up in line. We're also supposed to be in this center area no closer than 36 inches from either side. So that's actually not that tricky to do. But other than that, you can set yourself up wherever you like. It's 36 from either side, 18 inches from the baseline.
All right, well, I'm definitely 18 inches from the baseline, and I'm more than 36 from either end.
All right. I'm just going to stay where I am. Why not? You've got where did your dice roller go? What horrible thing have I done to your die? Oh, there it is. Let me just make it bigger. There we go. All right. So every turn goes through 4 very simple phases: initiative, movement, shooting, and cleanup. The initiative is a 1d6, and it's all my guys go, all your guys go, all my guys shoot, all your guys shoot.
Okay.
So there's not back and forthing. If it were a multiplayer game, we would each by side pick who would get to go, which of our groups would go, but that's not what we have here. So we have that. Initiative is a 1d6 to see who goes first, so I suppose we might as well just start there. Oh, good. A 3. All right, so
That'll work.
You get to learn first. All our ships are identical, which is nice, and it's, you can argue that it takes a little of the character out, but it simplifies things for our purposes. If you take a look at your ship card, and I'm going to throw mine up on the screen for the Danes, we're all second rate. We have 5 principal statistics: sailing, discipline, boarding, gunnery, and hull. So the ones that are going to matter right now are sailing. For each of our ships, I think you're also a 4 sailing, right?
3.
Oh, you're a 3, so you're a little bit less of a sailor, but I think you've got stronger ships. You're going to roll that many dice to determine to determine your movement. In order to determine what number you need, you have to check against one of these little doodads, these movement gauges, to tell you where the wind is hitting you. It's not too hard to figure out, and I'll throw it up again, to figure out that both of us are going to be running.
Right.
The wind is hitting us right from behind. That's good because it only requires a 4+ in order to succeed on a die, on one of these sailing dice. The problem is that when you are running, you may neither tack nor wear. And we'll talk about what that means in a second. For every success you get, which in our case is a 4 or better, you are allowed to do the following. That will give you 4 points. And I'll take another guy so it's not going to disturb my guys. Watch what happens here. For every point you spend, the first thing you do, and you must do, is move this distance. You do that first. Now you can stop right there and you're done for your 1 point. You are also at liberty to turn up to this 30 degrees. That's 1 point. You can also, now we can't because we're both running, but you can also, and this tool is kind of versatile this way. If you wish, you may move this again, this distance. And if you are turning away from the wind, wearing, you may do this. And you may up to that distance, so you can, you can do any of this.
Okay.
Up to that whole distance. That's wearing, and that costs 1 point also. You may, however, also tack. Tacking is the same deal. You move your 2 inches, and you're into the wind. Now, obviously, you don't want to do that. That's going to put you in irons and have all sorts of other bad consequences we can talk about, but that's how it works. So you do that. You must move 2 inches, or you must move this length. It's actually 6 inches. Everything's tripled. You must move that length. If you don't, you receive an anchoring token, and we'll talk about what those do when we get one. You don't want one, trust me. So that is how you move. If you are so unfortunate as to get no sailing dice successful, you may at least consider yourself to have 1 success unless you are in irons or anchored. So you always get at least get 1. The idea is you can always move something. I would also observe, because everything is tripled, our combat ranges are 6, 12, and 18, short, medium, long. Because of the game, it's therefore 18, 36, and 54. And it is all measurements are from top mast to top mast. One of the other nice things they do in this game, keeping it simple, you get to take this thing and your arc of fire is 30 degrees like that. Similarly, 30 degrees like that. Mm-hmm. So with that said, you have the opportunity to move. You say you have 3 sailing dice. Each ship checks separately.
All right. Well, let's get the first guy.
Yep. Let the folks see who you're moving.
I got 2 6s and a 1.
Well, that means you got 2 dice.
I got 2 points.
You got 2 points, correct.
Okay. And actually, what I want to do is this.
You don't want to put him back. Let me show you what you want to do with there. You actually just did it backwards. You put him on the other side, yeah. See? It's like that.
All right, yeah.
There you go. Nice 30 degree to starboard. So that's 1 point.
Okay. All right, well, I think he's done.
All right. So you're going to roll those same 3 dice for number 2 in the line.
And he got none.
Oh! Yeah, he gets the bupkis. So he gets that 1 for free.
All right.
And once again, the thing I like here is that there's not a whole lot of chart checking.
No. And he got nothing.
Ooh.
So he only gets 1.
Yep.
So it turns out that I was probably smart to only move that first guy 1.
Yes. Fair enough.
And he gets 2.
Mm-hmm.
But because we love our line astern, we're only going to do that.
All right. Now it's my turn to move. Start at the front, just like you did. Now because apparently the Danes are regarded as better sailors, I get a whole 4 dice. This is a Baltic confrontation.
Mm-hmm.
Baltic though it may be, that's a 1. That's 1 point. I really wanted you to do a little better than that there, champ. Next one. Yeah, great. As you correctly say, once you've lost that line astern, well, we know that I'm always going to get to move 1.
Right.
And so I'm not even going to roll, because I don't care.
Right.
That flagship is going to have to get its business together, or... All right. Now would be firing phase. And pre-measurement is legal in this game. the one thing I have learned, and my son taught this to me, is distances are only... This is a three-dimensional space, and causes all kinds of deceptive things if you don't look at it top down.
Yes.
And so we're 100 million miles from each other right now.
Yeah, we're way too far apart.
So that's not going to happen. So now we'd enter the cleanup phase. The one thing we haven't done here, that and the reason we have these counters out here, we're supposed to take the total value of our ships, which in my case, as we've discussed, was... let's see here. What are my values? My ships are 70 each. So, yeah, I've got 280, which very neatly means I have 28 morale points. Your goal is not to... I suppose if you sink my ships, you've done it too, but you're also trying to drive me down to 0 morale, and we'll talk about how that happens later. You also have... You have a few more. You've got 292...
I've lost you.
In terms of what I'm doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now I can.
That was weird. Sorry about that. In any event, so yes,
So
I've got 28.
morale.
You have...
292 points.
Which actually always rounds up, so you have 30 points of morale. So a slight advantage.
Got it?
Oh. Bandit Brant says hello. When do we break out the rum? My wife says hello and says it looks nice. Graham Ford stops by and says sup. What is in fact sup is Doug and I firing large lead balls at each other. Actually, iron balls, I should say. Lead. I know better than that. All right, we're back to the initiative phase. 1 die each. Yep.
And away we go.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 dice again. And he gets 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our flagships apparently are uninterested in moving as quickly as they should.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing I will note, I would assume, based on your current heading, I just want to grab one of these things and stick it next to you, showing the folks at home that I've grabbed the wrong one. You're almost certain. Are you still? Yeah, you are still running. You will soon be reaching.
Right.
But you are still running, which prevents you from wearing and tacking. So you've still got to take these. The big consequence there, if you haven't figured it out, is that you have to take the gentler turns. You can't take the big, sweeping, tight turns. Get that out of your way, sorry.
All right, there's my flagship.
I don't know if I mentioned, but Brant wants to know, when do we break out the rum?
I thought we already had.
Yeah, I know. I was sick. You'd think he hadn't met us. Oh, there you go. There's 2.
All right, there's 2. Not that I know that I really want to do 2, but...
Yeah, that's true. Pulling back just a little bit so everybody can see how cool our room is with our leather chairs.
It is a cool room.
It doesn't have an obvious bar, though.
I've been looking for that, but nobody seems to have set that up yet.
Maybe that cabinet in the back. So that was your first point.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that.
Yep, he's not going to go another one.
All right.
I'm going to keep my spacing. And there's
another two. And Brant does indicate he has zero interest to understand if either sodomy or the lash make an appearance.
We're playing a naval game, not running a website. All right, I'm going to call that good enough for the Swedish fleet.
All right, let's see if I can maybe motivate somebody. Speaking of the lash. Come on, boys. Give me something. There we go. That's a deuce. Oop, almost forgot. Gotta give me the two. So that's 1 point. And that has 2 points. Now let's see if that motivates genius behind him. It does. He was impressed. Yeah, you wish. I see what you're doing.
Hey, if I can get a raking shot in, I'm taking it.
Even if it's at wildly long range. Considering that's what, double long range right there?
Yeah.
All right, so now I'll do the third boy in the line, I believe. Yep, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Not him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't want to fight.
It's the Skyrim Navy.
It is all of that. Yeah, great, I got two, and I ain't using both of them. I do like one... There are many things I have found I like about this game. One of them is it discourages collisions. And you have to make significant efforts to avoid them. Which strikes me as true to the period. But that's it for me, which I think takes us to initiative, unless you think you got a shot there, smart guy.
No.
All right.
Danes are kind of sleepy.
Yeah, we are. Like I said, I got those two boys in the front that are motivated. You look out for them. Everybody else, not so much. So, Brant, did you manage to get this picture up at the widescreen at work? He was threatening to make everybody watch.
So, yeah, I'm reaching at this point.
Okay, so, again, that means you can wear and tack. Brant does indicate that, in fact, those are two fairly similar activities.
And we have two this time.
Yes, you do. Oh, really? I respect that. Was that not your second, or is that your first?
No, that was my first.
Very good.
Wait. The turn didn't count as one, did it?
You have to move before you
moved.
turn.
I did. I moved. And
If
then
you
I
move
turned.
if move and turn is 1 point.
That's what I thought.
Although, let me say, yeah, you are.
Yeah, at that point, now I'm.
No, and that the aspect to the wind doesn't change, but if you now take, and that's right, you're not making tight turns in any event. I'm just saying that
Right.
right now your tight turn would be tacking.
Right. Yeah, because I'm turning into the wind.
Yep. Doesn't matter, you're taking the little turns. Should crank up Derek Jacobi reciting Heart of Oak. Ooh, I made all the background stuff disappear for the folks at home.
Okay. That's him.
All right.
Three.
Ouch. Nice. How much use you can make of it, I don't know. Brant is being challenged to get the OU Bama game on the big TV at work. I'm sorry.
That would be boring.
Yeah, that's not ships shooting at each other.
That would be boring. How exactly this guy ended up not still in line, I'm unsure, but
He's not that far off true.
not that far off. And there was his second.
You going for three? You going for three?
Nah. Since that guy only got one.
Yeah. Hard to keep ships motivated that way, I guess. Who am I to talk, right?
Okay, we'll just move him up.
That is how you get gaps in the line.
Yep. And he got one. And we'll do that.
All right. Yeah. This is the point in the story where we say, dice work. Oh, all right.
Ooh.
Problem is, now I gotta roll the guys behind him who have not been, as we have observed, sufficiently motivated. Oh, good lord. There's going to be a board of inquiry.
They've clearly been into the Akavit.
All right. Trivia question for those at home. What is Doug talking about? The ridiculous. All right, that's a little better. Count that as 2, correct? Yep. Won't be stealing in distance. Got enough problems without cheating. There we go. Alright, good enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not that you'll use it, but...
Oh. I'll take 2. Take 2, they're small. Alright, I'm going to dare say that we're not that close to each other yet. Yeah, we're getting there. It's getting there. It's happening.
Getting there.
The fight is
Getting
starting.
there.
But not there yet. So now we go to another initiative roll. Hey, dig me.
There you go.
Start in the front. Although there's a part of me, there's a party that wants to start in the back if it wasn't quite so jammed up. We'll start in front. Ooh.
Yeah, you got to be reaching now, too, I would think.
I would think. Certainly we can check on a gauge, can't we?
Maybe not.
Nah, I'm not feeling straight off the line. Yeah, no, I'm still running.
Yeah. One more turn, you'll be reaching.
Yeah. So I got 3 here.
And here's Trotsky the Wargaming Dog joining us.
Hello, Trotsky the Wargaming Dog.
A bud.
I'm going 2. Going 2. Yeah, you know what? This is that time in every man's life when he looks at his compatriots and says, "You are either going to save me or I'm dead." Save me from my own idiocy. All right. Guy behind him. 3. 1, 2, 3. Guy behind him. 3. You do realize I'm not going to be able to shoot anything now. Why do I have a bad premonition about this? All the other sailors rolled 3. What's your problem? And that, as they say, is the Danish fleet.
All right. So I can start with any ship, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Great, I got a 1. Well, in that case, we'll start up here. Okay, now actually, so question here is, he is basically right on the line between close hauled and reaching.
More beneficial.
Okay. Either way, it's still a 1. Yeah, discretion is definitely the better part of valor.
It's interesting. This is how these fights really went, as opposed to Horatio Hornblower and that nonsense.
Right, exactly. Alright, so that's 1.
Ooh.
He's got 3.
He's highly motivated.
1. And 2.
Setting up a camera shot here. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh.
3 again. It's in range.
So we're going to pew-pew at each
Long
other.
range, right? But it's
Yeah.
range.
Oh, yeah. We're going to pew-pew at each other. There's no doubt of that. I get to go first, of course. But there seems to be little doubt. Kids at home. Oh. Ooh,
We may not have...
we don't. We're not in ARC.
We're not in ARC.
I'm sad.
We're
I was going to
close,
get to
but
shoot
we're not
first.
in ARC.
We are not in ARC. No way. Not main mast to main mast, which is what we're talking about.
No,
Okay. Very good.
Nope.
So
No
it be.
way.
Okay, then.
All right.
So we go to initiative phase then, because this will be fun. I hate you. Oh!
There you go.
Pulled that one out. Alright, I am dead reaching.
So I take it damage is not simultaneous.
No. It is not. Initiative matters. Now, I will also say that, especially at ranges, it's a very, how do I say this? It's a soft damage system. It, as you'll see, we might as well talk about it now. What you're going to do is you're going to look at your gunnery dice. I think you've got more than I do. I think you get 10 and I get... Alright, we're second rates, I'm sorry. I get 8, you get how many? 9?
8.
Oh, for your second?
No, 9.
Yeah, I thought
9. 9, yeah.
So you're going to roll 9 dice. I'm going to roll 8 dice. The combat chart is tucked over in this corner. And what it tells you is that at long range, you need a 5+ to score a hit. Okay? A 5 plus scores a hit, and then I get a chance using my hull rating to roll off all the... where's my hull rating? There it is. To roll off all the hits, I need 4, 5s, and 6s. So I get to roll 8 dice looking for 4, 5s, and 6s. What we then do is, assuming you hit me more than I am able to roll off, you go to this effect table, this 0 to 5, and as you'll see, it's only once you get way up there that you start taking catastrophic damage. The other thing that's worth noting, because everybody wants to know what happens if you get raking fire, you see this rating for explosions? Those are dice that you get to re-roll for additional hits. If it is not a raking shot, both stern and bow, if it's not a raking shot, you just get to re-roll it once. If it's stern or bow, you get to keep rolling them until they stop being exploding dice. So you can wind up with quite a few hits at close range. At long range, you can get no critical hits or explosions. So. But I go first. So you, lead guy, what are you feeling? Son of a gun. Okay. All right. Yep. Number 2. Two. One. Two. Straight now. I swear by that all that is just if you nidnicks get too far behind. Oh, what's that?
Ooh.
Take that. Not a fan of that gap. Well, these movement dice have been reasonably kind to me. Note I say reasonably. God bless you. Yep. Oh, we got problems. You're up.
All right.
Ooh. All three. Graham Ford says Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice so gamers care. What can I tell you? Ooh, a little bit less than that, huh?
Yeah, well, I can't afford to turn too much, or I'll end up in irons. I'm definitely going to be reaching now.
Well, I'm fairly confident that the way I'm positioned, I'm going to wind up close hauled.
Yeah, you'll be close hauled at this point. I think I am too. Just make sure that's... Yeah, that'll be good enough. Okay, that was one. Two. I'm not quite gutsy enough to go for the third one. And I should have.
Oh, there it is. Man.
Well, guy's got two.
There's a part of me that thinks Nelson is ashamed of me. What's the line? A captain cannot go too far wrong who lays his ship alongside of that of the enemy.
Okay, there's one.
I want to send a shout out to whoever did these ships. They are in every single ship game in Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, I have these models too.
So I don't know who did them. Bless you. Not a little bit of work.
What, two? Yeah, I rolled two. Watch this guy get one.
Tail end Charlie. Two.
Nope. Two.
Although now we're all going to have to, well, this guy here probably, and this guy here for me certainly. I'm going to be a little careful about next turn on that because it'll take 5s for them to move.
Yeah.
Got an 18-foot board and we're fighting in this corner.
I had the same thought. All right.
Time for shooting. Start at the front. can't believe there's a range bracket there. And please check me on all my ranges. Mast to it's main mast to main mast. I show that one is to about 40.
Yeah.
And I show that one at 42, so it's a horse apiece.
Yeah,
and then that
probably, yeah.
That one's going to be out to Kingdom Come. All right, I'm going to shoot the lead ship then. That's going to be long range, obviously. Which means I need 5s and 6s to hit. I can't get explosions, and I am firing 8 gunnery dice. 5s and 6s, no explosions. 8 dice. Pow. Oh. That's 4.
4 hits.
Wait, I get to do this. I love these. I don't know who some goof designed these, and I love you. I really do.
You can actually get those.
Does Litco sell them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check that out, though. Now we got a proper ship fight going on. All
exactly.
Right, so I got 4 hits on dude right here. Now you are going to roll your hull dice. How many hull dice do you have? I think
my hull dice for a Swedish second rate, I get 8 hull dice.
8 hull dice, so you're going to roll 8. Oh, by the way, I am looking at my Arc of Fire. I don't know as I've got him in my arc. I just looked at it and I realized I don't. So it's over here. It's the same range.
Oh, wait. That front guy?
Yeah. I don't
I
got
think you do.
Do I? Oh, yeah. I would not have thought so. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as long as the ship models are
everything is sized correctly. Everything is triple sized.
Yeah, I'd say you do.
All right.
You definitely have the second guy.
Yeah. No, but I wanted the first, and I think I got him, so that's a bit of a surprise. But anyway, so you said you were rolling 8 dice?
Correct.
4, 5, 6s. Blocked them all.
Yep.
Nice job. Second gentleman in the line. He will also shoot at the first, checking range. Also long range. Just barely long range, but it's there.
Yeah, he's almost into moderate.
But it's still long. So therefore, we again roll 8 dice, looking for 5s and 6s, no explosions. 4 hits again.
Same deal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, except if I do the thing. Because it actually helps me track what's going on.
It does.
There we go. Jeez, nice job. Nice job blocking all of them. All right. I would like to say this is the part where you don't get to fire back, but unfortunately you do.
Yep. All right, so this guy, third guy in line.
Mm-hmm. Ho-ho.
Got that coming out at 51.
Yeah, that's about right. Certainly long range, but that's got it.
All right. Long range.
What's your gunnery again?
My gunnery at long range is
your gunnery's
9.
You got 9 there, huh?
Yeah, 9.
I got 8 hull. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Ready. Oh! Oh! What the?
7. Wait a minute, I need smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Where did I get the smoke?
It's the infinite smoke. It's
go.
the infinite blue bag right there. This dude right there?
Infinite blue bag.
Oh, you get smoke.
All right.
Oh, this is looking like a battle now. Yeah, so I'm trying to block how many again? 7?
7.
Come on, Daddy. Oh! 1, 2.
Pretty darn close.
6. Okay, so now, first things first, you have done a hull hit. That costs me a morale. So I'm to 27. Secondly, I go over here and you did 1. I am disrupted. I receive an anchor token. I'm going to find anchor tokens somewhere online for this, but right now this is all we have. So I have an anchor token. That means I can only move on 6s, and I get to do a discipline check at the end of my movement phase to try to get rid of that. The anchor token is not just indicative of anchoring; it's a disruption in command.
Gotcha.
So, you have drawn the first blood, as it were.
All right.
Who's next?
Second ship in line.
Pretty sure that's long range. We already checked that.
Yeah, we already checked that, but let's just be sure it was.
I am with you.
Right at 40, I believe. 43.
Yeah. So.
All right. 9 dice.
Yup. You are not hating yourself. That's 5 by my count. No, sorry.
Yep.
No, sorry, 3. It's 5s and 6s.
Oh, 5s and 6s.
Yeah.
Why? No 4s?
Not at long range.
Oh, well then, I don't think the last one was 7, was it?
I think it was. I think it was that bad. Let's. That's a nice thing. It keeps our counts.
Look here. No. It was 6.
6. All right. So I took no damage.
Yeah.
I took exactly.
6.
I took exactly no damage.
Because I had a 4 in there.
I lose my anchoring token, and I get my 1 morale back.
Yep. And so I hit 5 hits this time.
5 hits, and I attempt to roll them off, and I do.
Yep.
Holy cow! Every one of them does.
Very nicely.
Got your smoke. You got your smoke.
Welcome if you got them. All right. So this guy.
Another long range shot.
Yep. Same deal.
Five.
Yep.
Okay. Five.
Yep.
Wow. I don't know how long I can keep rolling that well. Okay. I assume our boy over here doesn't have a shot?
I think he might barely.
Ooh. What is it again? It's 6, 12, 18, which is 54. No, he's out of range.
Yeah, he's
just barely.
Range. Just barely, but he is.
All right. That's it then. Okay. We roll for initiative.
Well, okay.
That's how that happens. In case of a tie, by the way, the rules state that the person who had it last time goes again.
Yep. All right, so now...
Oh, holy cow. We've got a whole bunch of people that have joined us, and I missed it. Let's see here. We have... Steve Trouth has checked in from Perth, Australia.
Hey, Steve.
He says he's got us on mute, accompanied by Bohemian Rhapsody. All right.
All right, so this guy's close hauled.
Okay. Brant indicate. Let's see here. Bohemian Rhapsody is probably appropriate. Now we're getting. Oh, it's 10 a.m. on Sunday there.
Yeah.
And he says, "G'day." He indicates, "I would think that the forward focus on one of the 2 leading Dane ships, take that out of the picture, and then you want to bow 1 to 4 odds, go for it." Graham Ford indicates, "Damn, Brant talks a lot." Have you just met Brant?
This is going to put me in irons if I make that turn, but if I don't make that turn... Well, it might not put me in irons.
He says it might not.
Nope, it won't.
All right. Gotta believe in yourself.
Well, and I don't have to make that steep a turn.
Oh, sure don't.
I forget about that. All right, there's his 1. This guy's still reaching, I believe.
Yep. He's about dead even as it comes.
Yep.
Oh!
3.
Why is it always the second guy in the line that gets 3?
Yeah, I know. All right, there's his. Two. Tree.
That's tree, all right.
And I could use that.
Yeah, you can. I'm not happy about that 3. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie.
Uno. Deuce.
Who let you have a line of battle?
That'll work. I'll take that.
Yep, think you might.
All right, them's mine.
All right, this is gonna be the big one right here in front. There's no doubt Homie is close hauled, so I need 5s and 6s on his. No, wrong thing. Just confirming. Yeah, 4. 5s and 6s. All right, William. That's the exact equivalent of getting nothing. All right.
Opening up the range, though.
It does. It does a little bit, doesn't it? But now what to do there? Well, we'll find out. Because we know he needs 4s. So I think it was Brant that said in the chat, shoot! See what you homies in the back got. I accept. One. Son of a... Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. 2. Yep. Okay, I swear. I swear. Okay. You avoid court-martial.
Yeah, Merch showed up.
Oh, yeah?
Well, if Brent says everyone say hi to Mer.
Oh, Steve's got to run.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, it's Mirth. Hi, Mirth. We're playing the sailing game you suggested we play. Saying. Kids. 1, 2. Oh, I've miscalculated that. Well, like the great movie said, for what we were about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Have at me.
All right. Wheel, let's start right here.
Okay.
Check that.
Oh, yeah. That is exactly medium by my light. Well, no, I've got it at 34.8. Let me zoom in a little. Because you can't zoom out too far, otherwise you start to get fooled.
Right.
Yeah, that's under 36. That's medium range.
Okay. 9 die, medium range.
9 die medium range means, now, just to go over this, 9 die medium means you hit on a 4+, and 6 are explosions.
Here we go.
No explosions, but 3 hits.
Only 3 hits.
That could have gone much worse.
Yes.
Can I block them? I do.
You do. Right. This guy firing at the same guy now. He might be right outside of medium range.
Nope. I think he's right inside it.
I think he's right inside it.
Yep.
Kerpow.
Okay.
Still only 4 hits.
4 hits, but you get to re-roll 1 die. You get to re-roll that 6 to see if you can get another hit.
No, I can't.
Okay, so 4 hits.
Yep.
8 hull. Oh, and 1 gets through.
1 gets through.
So that does what we talked about. 1 morale and an anchor.
right, now here...
That's long range. That's long range.
We'll go for that lead ship.
He that is Mirth is here under an assumed name. Bummed he can't join in. It looks cool. I will say I had not played this. I'd read the rules. I don't know about you, Doug, but I like it so far for what it is.
I like it so far. I do. In fact, I kind of like it more than I like Sails of Glory, though I like Sails of Glory a lot.
This thing,
in terms of just in terms of wanting to be able to play. I mean, I could not handle 4 ships in Sails of Glory.
and I think that's the point. This actually may have a prospect of being my Trafalgar game.
Yeah. All right, so here we go.
You got long range. You got a long range on me.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that one
Whopping
hit?
one hit.
Somebody got into the lutefisk.
Yeah, they moved great, but they're not hitting anything.
Blocked that nonsense. That was here, yeah? Oh, you got that, sorry.
No, I already marked him.
Yeah.
All right, got one more long range.
Yeah, you do.
On that guy you were about to mark.
Yep.
On your first ship.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a little better.
That's 4 of them.
4. How many can I block? All of them.
All of them.
So in the net, you have hung me with an anchor. Okay. My turn, I do believe.
It is.
Okay, we're going to keep shooting at the front ship here.
Yeah, that's medium range.
Yep.
Close enough.
Yeah, these two are both... you double check me on that? I want to be sure, because that's real tight. No, I'm sorry, it's this guy.
Nah, he's probably just out.
Yeah, I agree. That's long range. Long range gunnery of 8. Here we go. 5s and 6s. Come on. Hit something. 2.
2. All right, and my hull is 8, I believe. Or was it more? 8. Yep. That'll do it.
All right, I got 8 now on this next one. And that is also at the front. We know that is now medium range. So it's 4
right.
5s and 6s, and 6s explode.
Ooh.
5, and I get to re-roll 3. Five. And he blocks them all. I thought I might have had something there.
I thought maybe you might have too, but no such luck.
No. All right. Gotta get some more cannon smoke out here. There we go. Now it's a proper scrum. All right, and let's see here. I'm guessing from here to here is just a nice long range shot. Yeah. What if I went from here to here? Yeah. Taking on the second in the line. So my lead ship here to the second in the line.
Mm-hmm.
8 dice, and I need 5s and 6s. No explosions. 2.
Ooh.
Oh! Just
Never
barely.
work any harder than you have to.
Well, that's... It's the Scandinavian way. Okay, I think that's all of it.
Yep.
Oh, this guy's getting punched in the face later. All right. There we go.
There you go.
All right, so this dude is he is still reaching, so he's fine. I'm gonna start in the back. I'm gonna start in the back and see what he gets. 4 dice if memory serves. Yep. Keep myself honest. 3.
Ah, 3.
There we go. Come on, get in there. Okay. Front now. He's back to reaching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
3. Did we go over the fact that you must move 2 inches every turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Or you become anchored. Cool. Next in the line. Nothing.
Gonna get crowded.
Nothing at all. I really needed that not to happen.
So what's the anchoring do?
Here's the deal. Well, it's because I'm anchored. I now only move on a 6. And because I didn't roll one, now I get to make a discipline check. There's a number of these checks that take place. What is a discipline check? My discipline stat is 5 for my second rates. I roll 5 dice. I must roll a 6, and that will bring them back to order. I must roll at least 1 6. I do not. So he remains anchored. There is great confusion aboard that ship.
From one cannonball. Obviously, the captain took the cannonball in his head.
Which, for the record, you're not being charitable. It probably was a very frightening thing for them. Now the ship behind him gets 2. Wow. Get that anchor over here. And you're up.
Kidoki. Alright, so my guy here is definitely close hauled. And he's going to get his whopping 1. All right, and if I'm close hauled, I can tack correctly. Correct?
Good question. I believe that is so. Let me look at the movement chart. Close hauled. Yes, you can. But remember, to tack you need 2.
Right. Which he does not have. Okay, he would still be close hauled. Okay, he would still be close hauled.
Yeah, Mirtha's asking if I've played the Trafalgar rules from Warhammer Starcraft. I have, actually. There are similarities here, to be sure. Probably the biggest difference is I never liked the initiative wind rules. They drove me nuts, and they didn't make a ton of sense to me. But yeah, there are a lot of similarities here now that you mention it. Also, the turns in Trafalgar are a little gentler than these. They've got that, you remember, they've got the 2-turn tools that you can use. And these are, even the 30 degree is a little more aggressive than those are. Also, the 2 dice system was also kind of interesting. The fact that you had different colors of dice and you rolled them all at once for short, medium, and long range, as opposed to just making it one. But yeah, in terms of its simplicity particularly, the thing I do like about Trafalgar is the fact that they did allow certain types of ship variation. There's some attempt at that here in Fighting Sail, that if I use these for Trafalgar, I would want to use just so that the victory feels more like the victory, the Santissima Trinidad feels more like it, but yeah. Mirth is questioning the martial capacity of the Danes now. Particularly the one that got shot in the head. You know, if we could roll for combat the way we can roll for movement.
I know.
Oh, good Lord. Darwin's here. Everybody look sober.
Hey.
He indicates that we should release the Kraken.
Next turn. Anybody rolls a 6 on initiative, Kraken released. Alright, that's my move.
Shooting time. Let's get shooty. All right, dummy in the front. Well, that's not really his fault. He's doing what I asked him to do. Long range shot.
Yep.
I didn't think just making sure I hadn't wandered completely out of range. 5-6, no explosions.
Ooh, 4 of them.
Astonishingly good number. And you block exactly that many. Very good. Alright, this guy's main mast. The way line of sight works, you do this deal, as you always should, and you go main mast to main mast, and it can't cross any other vessel. Mm-hmm. So essentially he can shoot here and here, obviously not there. So we'll go here. Long range shot.
Yep.
Two.
Once again.
Amazing. Never more than you have to. You jerk. Okay, do I still have... I don't. He slipped away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have this now. Medium?
Yeah, looks it.
I'll let you double check it.
Yep.
Feels comfortable. 4, 5, 6s. 6s are explosions. 4 hits and 1 explosion.
Reroll one of them.
No, 4 hits. I'm not, somebody with a background in statistics want to run this for me? Because I'm not feeling that. I'm just, of getting exactly what you need. Ooh, this one's going to be snug. Oh, I think I got him. Oh, I got him, yeah. And I show that as medium.
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6s. 6s explode. Three. He's just getting into the battle. 4. All right. That's
one more
all
than I needed.
That's all about me. Bring it back.
Okay. All right, from my lead ship to that guy right there.
We already verified that's a medium.
All right. Four, 5, 6s.
Two explosions. 4 hits, 2 rerolls.
Explosions.
Ooh.
Didn't matter. 4 hits.
4 hits. Checking on 8. Four hits.
All you needed.
Very efficient group. Well, we're Scandinavians, right?
Exactly.
Right, it's...
And don't have time for all this messing about. Alright, that looks like a medium to me.
Graham Ford indicates if it will shut up Brant, then can we release the Kraken? To which Mirth replies, if it'll shut Brant up, release whatever you feel like. And if you replace the smoke with lasers, do you do more damage? No, Captain Darwin, it does not. You got a medium...
Sharks with lasers.
Sharks with lasers, that's a whole lot of pew-pew. Now...
Alright, so I think that's a medium. You agree?
Yeah, that's right. And so you're going to go on my anchored dude,
on
yeah?
Mr. Anchory.
Yep. The guy who's just got a captain shot in the head.
Right.
Holy. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 rerolls. Six.
And another one.
No, but that only works on rakes.
A reroll.
You only get to reroll the reroll on a rake.
Okay.
So that's 6 by my count.
Yep.
See how many of these I can block. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That takes all that does is it gives me an anchor if I don't have one, and it costs me another morale point.
Okay.
But I've already got an anchor, thanks.
Alright, it's long range.
Yep. Three.
3.
Three.
That'll do it.
This long-range gunnery stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem. Until we close, this is going to be...
Yeah, that's what you'd expect. It's a lot of pew-pew.
Yeah. All right, long range.
Okay. Yeah, because every time we get to medium, we're already flirting with disaster. Oh, speaking of disasters, did you just roll 5?
I did.
Come on. 5.
That's okay. You block them all.
Shoot. All right.
Okay.
Initiative. Nice.
Pew pew.
Bring your mess.
All right, so the lead ship at this point.
Let's see here. The indication from Mirth is frickin' sharks with lasers. Graham Ford, ill-tempered sea bass with lasers. And Captain Darwin definitely calls for sharks with lasers in next week's games.
All right, so I am close hauled.
Yes, you are. Only 5s will get it done. Nothing. You get the one for free,
Nothing. Yep.
though. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, now it's getting serious. And since I don't get to tack, I'm not going to make that turn because that'll put me...
That'd be an irons.
I would be in irons at that point. Which is admittedly not a lot worse than where I am now, but since I can't seem to roll anything. Alright, now this guy...
He's also...
Yep.
Pretty much once you're off 90 degrees from true.
Right. Same deal. But I'm going to go ahead and let him turn a little bit. Our boy here, he's still reaching.
That's a fact.
And he gets 3. Well, at least the Swedish captains are halfway decent at station keeping.
I was going to say, how'd you wind up with a... Do you have any idea how my OCD is firing over my lousy line of battle? Any idea?
Well, this last guy is not really doing that well, so... That's why we put him in the back of the line.
Yeah, but Bozo McPherson here. So you're good?
Yep.
All right, 4 pluses up front. Two.
You're correct, Mirth. He really doesn't have much of a line at this point.
That's hurtful.
They are Danes, however.
That's just hurtful and mean. Number 2. Three.
Ooh.
Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but gonna scooch. Yeah, I really needed one of those 6s to get rid of that anchor. Saying. All right. Now he only moves on a 6. At 1.
Ah, you got one, though.
At 1. And now I get to discipline test him to see if I can lift that anchor. Discipline is 5, I think. Nope. Loves that anchor, I guess. Tail end Charlie. Two. Yeah, see, that's a line. It's a curved line.
Yeah, it's a line.
It's a line, after a manner of speaking. All right, do your worst.
Okay. Just to be sure.
Captain Darwin indicates that I have formed the spastic noodle of battle. It's probably true.
Still medium, I'd say.
Yeah, you got to get down to 18 for close.
Yep. Okay. Firing on the tail end dude. Medium.
One, but you do get to re-roll it.
Just one. Yeah, that'll be fine. Alright. That's medium.
Medium, for sure.
That.
2, and you get to re-roll them. Two. I recommend you cast.
Don't I hit on 4, 5s, or 6s?
Oh yes, you do. You hit on a 4. So how many total,
So I
Jeff?
got 3.
And I
But
blocked.
it didn't matter.
Yeah, but you are correct.
Alright. so... Yeah, it looks like he's got him. Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's medium.
Yeah, let me measure from... I don't know, it's right at it.
I'm going middle to... Trying to go middle to middle. I'm comfortable saying you got it.
Alright.
Not crazy about it, but what am I going to do? Three
hits, reroll 2.
Correct.
4 hits.
Three.
Ooh, one gets through.
One gets through, and that's the... So you're doing that here at Tail End Charlie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he now picks up an anchor token. And another morale drop.
That's going to be long.
Yep.
Just check, but... Yep. Okie doke, so long range.
Four
hits. You better at long range.
I've observed that. All right. Lock small.
You be good.
All right. Start at the front. Long range.
Mm-hmm.
Long range at the front. Gunnery of 8, if memory serves. Yes. 8. Long range. 3.
3.
We'll take it. Come on. I do a little damage, can't I? Can't I?
Not
Nope.
today.
Not today you can't, handsome. Let's do this. We said that was long. Whew. Where was that when I needed it on a medium? What was that, 5? 5.
5.
Oh. 4.
Only stop 4.
So, you take an anchor.
Yep.
And lose 1 morale.
Was it this guy?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Actually fits nicely on the base, it turns out. Okay, so I got that one done. I just fired him. You are on the way out here. Ooh.
Ooh, I'd call that medium.
Medium to here?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, it's right on the edge of it.
Just don't think so. I think I missed it.
Yeah, I think it's just out.
Just out. Long range shot. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, because I shot from that guy at him.
3.
3 hits.
Oh yeah. Shoo. Glad you got rid of that nonsense. The and this is a medium shot here at the back. Come on. Amazing. 2, and I get to reroll 1. 2. No, 3. 4 is hit. 3 hits. There it is again.
Once again.
All right, we're back to initiative. At least for a change, you got a guy that's got to roll off an anchor. All right, I'm up.
All right.
Going from the front. Come on, give me something. That's what I wanted to see. Nope. Yes. 1. 2. 3. Don't make me regret that. I suddenly regret that. We're going to wear...
He only had 1 move.
Yeah, wearing is 1, tacking is 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I've got 2 anchors. Oh, well. Well, first dude. How you feeling? He's really not feeling it. Can he roll off his bad thing? Yes. He hoists anchor next time. There we go. But this dude here, same situation. Oh, he gets 1. Can he roll off the evil? He can.
He does.
Gentlemen, have at them.
A whopping 1.
Have to do some catching up here. Mirth says, seeing this formation, he understands where Danish pastry comes from. Captain Darwin calls on you to make a torpedo run. Mirth, you just don't believe in me. I'm going in. We're going in. We're going in full throttle. And my hat serves as an emergency canoe. Yes, it does. The wind can shift in the under the special advanced rules. We're not playing those. To answer Captain Darwin's question. Just to explain to you what I'm doing, I realized, for some bizarre reason, I had a 4th rate here instead of a 7th, instead of a 2nd rate. They're the exact same size.
Yeah, you did. I noticed that earlier.
All right, just gonna
Yep.
put him in exactly the same spot. Perfect. All better. I do love Tabletop Simulator for that.
This fellow right here only moves on a 6.
Oh, that's your anchor?
Which he does not roll.
And now, what's your discipline?
My discipline is a 5 on 2nd rates.
Okay, so 5 dice, you need a 6.
Oops.
And he is still anchored.
Yep. Jeez, man. 3 5s. Come on, you couldn't get there.
So he's gonna sit right where I want him.
Yep. He is not in a good spot. Alright.
Well, we'll start right here with the fun. This is a raking shot. At what range? I believe that's medium. So again, the consequence of a raking shot is any 6s, which are explosions, are rolled again if I hit another explosion.
Right.
Medium 4+, 6s are explosions. 8 dice. That did not fill me with amazement. That's 2 hits. I re-roll one. That's another hit. 3 hits.
3 hits.
Yes.
This is not a day that will go down in history as an example of the quality of Scandinavian gunnery.
It really will not. Or seamanship, for that matter. I'm not proud. I'm not proud. This guy's got nothing to shoot at.
Mm-mm.
Homie here, though. Long range. Ooh. But yeah, long range. 8 dice, long range. That way?
Yeah, they were long range last turn. Neither one of them moved.
Two. Two. 3, actually. All right, and here?
Actually, yeah.
Medium there.
Okay.
Yes. And just, there is no penalty for firing both broadsides. Not that we've had any opportunity to do so.
Okay.
All right, medium here to there. Huh. You gave it a good run at missing it, but...
I tried.
You tried, but no.
All right. So we decided that was a medium, right?
Uh-huh.
From there to there?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Oh, dear.
5 hits and 1's a reroll.
Yep.
But it doesn't do anything, so 5 hits.
5 hits. 5
Yep.
blocks. 6 blocks. I don't see why that wouldn't be medium.
It is indeed.
Five.
5 hits again.
One gets through.
1 gets through.
24 morale. And he does not have an anchor. He does now. Okay.
And of course, this guy, same deal.
Mm-hmm. Is that 5 plus
that's
2 rerolls?
5 hits and 2 rerolls.
Yeah, this is where the game gets dangerous.
But not today.
Five.
Jeez.
Oh, it just realized.
This might be why the... Yeah, you saw that one too, huh?
Yep.
Ah!
Don't do that.
Yeah, glad you had your...
Marker there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a medium.
Yep.
Son of a gun. Well, that's called not paying attention, is what that is. That's a medium raking shot. 6s explode and do more. One, two, three, 4.
And 1 explodes. And does nothing. Ooh. Only stops 2 of the 4.
So 2 get through. Now we go to the chart. That is shaken. I get an anchor token if I don't have one, which I do, correct? And I finally get to bust out this new toy I found. I hate to say that I get to use it. A special damage token. That now stays with it. I have 1 damage. I may attempt to repair this after, at the end of next turn. That's part of cleanup.
Yep.
Until this damage is repaired, all my gunnery and my there's one other thing I have that is halved.
Ooh.
Rounded up. Yep. Gunnery and boarding stats. Are halved as we run around the ship facing this brutal damage. If at any point you receive 4 damage, your ship sinks. Oh, and I did neglect that you got through 2 hull hits, correct?
Correct.
Takes me to 22 morale. That's it, I think.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Initiative. Gotcha. How'd you know I'm moving him first? Lordy.
Gun it. Have the wrong thing.
You move in ships again?
Yeah, fortunately I had a smoke cloud there.
Okay, so it looks like I am running. Which means no mega turns for me. See what the fates allocate me. 1. Now this fella. What is he doing?
Yeah, he ought to be running too.
That's real tight. But I'm gonna. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I forget how you gotta look at it. Yeah, he is running as well. No magical maneuvers. But he still gets a 3.
Gets 2 though.
That's 3. It's 4 plus.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so who do I have with an anchor? I got this guy and this crew here. Yeah. It occurs to me I've got to check when I have to try to roll off my damage.
Everybody bailed on us, man.
He did? Who's that?
It got boring.
Who bailed on us?
I don't think we have any chatters left.
We got 5 people watching.
Oh, alright. Yeah, we do.
They're just being quiet. Alright, so when I finish moving in the sailing phase is when I check to see if I can get rid of this damage. Which I would really like to do. But that's not my first concern. My first concern is how far I get to move with this anchor. Answer to question, nowhere.
Not today.
Second issue, roll off damage. I need a 6. And I get 1.
Is that a discipline roll?
Correct. Second issue, rolling off anchor. Yeah, not so much. So, having moved him and him, having moved, he's still stuck. That leaves this guy. No anchor guy. All right. And 4 dice. Ooh. One. Two. And I'm going to wear again. being weird.
All right, y'all done?
More ways than one. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start with Tail End Charlie here, just to see if we can get him out of the way. Did I get rid of his anchor?
No, you didn't. That's what I was wondering about. Where does Anchor go?
Yeah, where does anchor go?
No, he gets it back for sure.
Yeah,
No, I need you at least to have to try.
Yeah, I didn't think he... Well, that's interesting. There it is. It was hiding. There we go.
Captain Darwin's...
All right.
So you got to roll. Captain Darwin indicates he was checking in on the football game. Nope.
All right. So he doesn't get to move.
Now you want to roll to see if you can roll off that anchor.
Yep. Which he does.
He sure does. Now you can get rid of it.
Unfortunately, I can't delete objects, so...
What do you need me to delete? You just put it in the bag.
I assume we don't want... What's that?
You just put it in the bag.
I'm not sure it lets me do that either.
What? Alright, I gotta fix all that. Anyway.
Okay, so he's stuck.
Yep.
Alright, let's go with the flagship. Well, he moves on a 5 or a 6, and he rolls a 6. So, don't see that I have any choice but to do this. I'm excited about it, but geography is against me, or geometry. Alright, he does the same thing.
You have been dressing those lines like a guy who dresses lines a lot.
Mm-hmm.
To Mirth's question, you can tint these things, but the ships themselves are models done in Blender. My wife is better at Blender than I am, so I'm told you can put a tint on them, but that's it. They actually come this way. And of course, Captain Darwin is wondering, were you looking for purple ships?
One. Yeah, he's definitely close-hauled. Oh, I may want to have one guy back there slobbering on himself, but everybody else is doing pretty well.
I am determined to kill that dude. You know this.
Well, the thing is, we're basically kind of in the same spot here.
Right.
So I haven't quite got you in a rake, but it's focus fire time, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's not a rake.
Nope. It
Definitely
sure.
is close range, though.
Yep.
I mean, gotta be. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 18 inches is close range, so.
Yep.
Anyway, so I'm going first, right?
Yep.
All right. This one is a rake.
Yep, that is a rake and is close range.
Yep. All right.
Barely, but it is.
Yep. Close range. Rake says 3 pluses hit, 5s and 6s are explosions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get to reroll 2. Six, 7,
Ooh.
and I get to reroll these.
Yep.
8.
8.
Oops, sorry.
Only one of those.
Yep. 8. 8. Can he do it? Okay, he could, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Oh,
Close.
he made a darn good effort, but that's 2 through, right?
Through.
All right, 2 through, which means you get one of the damage markers.
Yep.
And an anchor token.
Already. I just got rid of the freaking anchor token.
Well, you get it back. And 2 got through.
Oh, here's my damage token. Let me use the fancy damage token.
Yes. All right, you've got the 1 damage. Okay.
And an anchor. And a morale, right?
I already clicked that. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That was on me. So you got to take it. What am I doing?
Yeah, don't take it off of you.
All right. So you got to take 2 down, actually. Because 2 shots got through.
Okay.
It's the number of shots that get through. Okay. So there's this guy. Now this guy, who we determined is not a raking shot, despite my best efforts to the contrary.
But it is short range.
But it's short range. Wow. Wow. I just rolled 5 ones. That'd be 3 hits. Yeah. Okay, so I need a little smoky powder on this dude. Yeah, he's got nobody. He ain't got nobody. Well, I think decorum demands, unless you're going to tell me there's a weird range differential, which there isn't. Yeah, I'll take the medium range at the back guy here.
3 mediums there.
Medium at the back. Two. Oh no, 3. Sorry, 4 is hit, and I get to re-roll that 6. 3 hits, re-roll the 6. It does not explode again, but it does hit.
Ooh.
4.
So 4 hits.
Correct. Covered.
Only stop 3.
So he catches an anchor, and you lose a morale.
Is that back guy, right?
Yep, back guy. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Let's do this guy. His gunnery's halved, right?
Correct. Halved rounded up. Well, he's 4, so.
Yep. So he's 4 no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go ahead and fire on that guy, close range 4.
Mm-hmm. That's 6.
3 hits and 1 explodes, right?
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Go.
And that explodes.
But you don't get it because it's not a rake.
Oh, that's right. So
that's 4
right.
total?
Yep, 4 total. Oh, yeah.
Where was that? I ask you.
Okay. Medium from here to here.
All ships are there's a long chain of conversation about ships being purple. These are Scandinavian,
Of course there is.
not Prussian ships.
So 4 hits, 1 explodes.
Okay.
And does nothing. 4 hits.
4 hits. Ooh. 2 get through.
Yep.
2 get through. This was on well, it's the same dude. He's this guy sitting right there. 2 getting through is shaken. Do I have an anchor token? If I don't, I have one now. I do have one, but I also managed to pick up a damage counter. And that is 2 morale.
Next guy, medium.
Three plus
3 hits.
Yeah, 3 hits, 1 explodes.
And does nothing.
3 hits. Which I covered.
You stop them all. And the last guy, same deal. Two hits, but they both explode.
Nothing.
And one of them gets through.
Oh, that's right, force count. So 3.
And you stop them. Just barely, but you do.
There it is. All right. See, now it's interesting because how many anchors we got out there? You've got one there.
I got 2. You got 1.
Starts to get interesting. Well, let's see. My morale is at 20. What are you at?
26.
All right. Initiative.
And it goes to 0
Correct.
before...
Correct. Yeah. There are much more substantial losses. I want to make sure of something real quick. Who's got initiative?
You do.
Okay. Right. Yeah, we're doing it right. Very good. There's 2 phases to morale loss. every time your cannons go over those that the hull stops, you lose. That's what we've been doing. But when the ship sinks, you lose its value you lose the value of its hull.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, so when ships start sinking, the wheels come off the bus, as it were. Okay. I'll start up here at the top. I don't think there's any serious question that I am running or reaching.
Impressions are gray. They're not purple.
There's a
despite a game developer designer who shall not be named making Prussians purple in his game.
2 for this guy up here. What are you doing, dummy? I'm going to take that. Yes. I'm going to accept that. This guy. Three. How you doing? Okay. Two. I swear by all that is just. Alright, now this guy's got a story and a half to tell. Well, let's start with his damage. Alright, well, we got to start with his anchor to see if we can move it all. He needs a 6. He cannot. I will now attempt to roll off his damage, which requires a 6 on these 5 dice. I fail. By the way, if you have 3 damage markers and you attempt to roll one of them off and fail this way, your ship strikes.
Okay.
That's how you surrender. So I have not rolled off my damage. Super. I will now attempt to roll off my anchoring. Yeah, you just enjoy sitting there. How's that? That's me.
All right. Start with this guy.
You need 6s.
Which he does not get.
So now you can attempt to roll off either his damage or his anchoring, whichever you choose.
There's his damage.
Okay. Yeah, to move this creature, there you go. You the man.
All right, and now we will try his anchor.
Nice.
Which he does.
If this guy lives.
Okay, so now start with Mr. Flagship. You have to roll a 6.
Correct. Nope.
Which he does not, so he gets 1 move. I don't want to do that. What I actually want to do is this. It was like I was drugged.
Oh!
2 6s. Alright, so I could this.
We got 6 people watching now. Nice to have you by. What are you trying to do?
I'm just looking at arcs.
Oh, sorry. Logic would dictate.
Alright, now we're going to see if this guy gets to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Which... he needs a 6 to move.
Oh!
He does it twice.
Look at this! I was going to say, Duke could tack in irons. That is not a joke, is what that is not. I like the fact that you know, it's basically making the point your guys just might be that good.
Alright, and now we're going to roll to see if he gets rid of his anchor.
He does.
Which he does.
Nice job there. All right.
Okay.
Let's shoot up the joint.
That's all my moving.
All right, we're starting right there.
Shooty shoot.
8, close range raking.
Three, but 2 of them explode.
4, 5. 5. All right, that redeemed
5.
it a bit.
Stopped 3 of them.
2 get through. All right, same drill. You lose 2 morale. He gets an anchor. He gets a damage token. And like I say...
Ready.
And you took the 2 morale?
Yep.
Cool. Here, short range, no rake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 explode. Am I correct?
Yep.
Six hits. No, 7 hits. Because 3s are hits.
Stop 2.
Alright, that destroys him. What the deal is there, anything above 5 is catastrophic damage. The ship is sunk.
Glug.
Okay, so now you lose morale equal to... you can't you lose your hull.
Right, which is 8.
Correct.
Okay.
And he comes off the board. Okay. He's got no shot. Gimpy McGimperson over here will fire his mighty 4.
Medium range, but he's got a rake.
Yep, medium range rake. So, just so I remember, 4s or better to hit, 6s explode. 4. Two.
Wow.
Both explode. Three.
One more.
Only 6s explode. At medium.
Oh, no, but he got a hit, though.
Yeah, so 3 total. Right there. Yep, all handled. We have our first fatality. Check it out.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Medium range.
Agreed. Rake, yeah?
I think it is.
Let me just do this thing right there. I'm comfortable saying that is.
All right. Medium range rake. Hits on a 4, 5, or 6. 6s explode.
Correct, sir. Ooh!
2. Let's see. That was what?
5 and 2 of them explode.
5 and 2.
But nothing. Oh, wait. 4 is hit. So
4's hit.
Yeah, that's 6 total hits?
6.
Yep.
6 total
6
hits.
total hits. I've got no diminishment in my armor anyway. Block them all.
Amazing. All right. This guy, I think, actually has the arc. Yep.
You're doing the arc the wrong way. It's like this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There you go. Not a prayer.
Nope.
Either one of these two guys can fire.
Nope.
Yep.
So that's got it, I think.
All right. That's it.
All right, morale is 20 to what? 16, 18? All right.
Yeah, I'm 16. It's all you.
It's an Age of Sail game, Brant. The maneuver is half the fun. His comment is 2.5 hours in and we're just now killing someone.
All he ever plays is murder hobo games. Don't listen to him anyway.
I so love that. Murder hobo. Alright, up here in the front. Two. The problem is, like every other Age of Sail game, it is absolutely correct that you have had to swallow the bitter pill of heading into irons. But if I'm to go with you, I must go there too.
Mm-hmm.
This gentleman here, perpendicular, who unfortunately is not positioned such that he can do what I want him to do. That is two. Ooh. Two. Doggone it. This guy over there. Two. And now this little disaster. Well, given his position, he needs sixes. Anything? Oh.
Yeah.
That's one. He will first seek to roll off his damage. Yes. He will now seek to roll. He will now seek to roll off his anchor. Gets them both.
And he does.
All right. That's me.
Okay.
Just to make Brant happy, I'm stacking my clouds. Cloud stacking.
Alright, so he's close hauled. No, he's in irons.
Who's that?
This guy.
Yeah, he's in irons.
Yeah, he's still in irons.
I'm being told I did a very tidy very tidy cloud stack.
Good.
It's like Brant never played games that had rules in them longer than 4 pages, 3 of which were taken up with color illustrations done by cartoonists.
Hanseatic wheat orgy indeed.
People who play Carcassonne for its depth of strategy.
I'm gonna say that I'm close hauled.
Oh, agreed. Yeah. What'd you roll for him?
Haven't.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're shaming me. I'm going to have to bring my die down here now.
Rolled a 6 though, so we got 1.
Haha, 2 can play at this game.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And last but not least,
Ooh.
he gets 2. All right.
My turn?
Yep.
To shoot at you, yeah? Yeah. My turn to commence justification. Great. One guy.
Yeah.
Because I think, yeah, you ducked out of range of that guy in a hot hurry. Jerkweed. There we go. Medium, I think.
Yep.
Medium right over there. Oh, I moved it just to be convenient, so I wouldn't have to do that. All right.
Yeah, and your muscle memory is screwing with you. Mine keeps doing it too.
Here we go. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 explode.
Ow!
8. Five. 3 get through. That's a new number for us. That is light damage. You receive a anchor token and a damage
this guy,
token.
right?
What's that?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That was a shot from here to there. You get 1 of each. And a decrease of 3 morale.
Yeah, I already did the morale.
Okay. And so you do also... You got your damage token over there?
Grabbing it.
Cool. Well, considering that was my only shot...
Was not a bad shot.
It was not.
Finally starting to see some damage out of this.
Yep. Well, starting to get close to each other, too. Besides,
Right.
the dice were bound to break sooner or later. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yep. Alright, so my suspicion is that I do not have... Oh, I do have line of sight.
I should think.
And okay, so it's long range
Long
though.
range. Long range, but it's a rake.
Long range and a rake. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Moved it, and I forget that I moved it.
One hit, I think.
4 hits.
Nope, that's long range.
5s explode, right?
No, it's long range.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so I mean, you're talking one hit, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 1 hit.
Just make sure I can do it. This would be the time I would miss that. Nope, we're all good.
All right, this guy. He's medium range.
Is that a rake? Oh yeah, I should think. That's how I forgot. That's how we figured this. Yeah, that's a rake.
Medium range and a rake.
Mm-hmm. Three hits to explode. Four hits.
One is 4 hits.
4 hits. Yes, 4 hits. Here we go. Four blocked.
And this guy, medium range.
Not a rake.
Yeah, that's not a rake.
But medium range, 4 guns.
Pretty sure it's medium range.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's medium range.
Yep. It's almost short.
Yeah, it's almost short, but not quite.
Yeah. Two. And that 6 does explode.
And one of them does explode.
Three.
Another one. Oh, wait, that's a rake. Did we say that was a rake?
No, it's not a rake.
Okay.
3. Did I just block 3? I just blocked 3.
Yep.
All right. Grab 2 clouds.
He shot really a lot.
I understand. Either that or he shot desperately, given the fact that he's got damage on an anchor.
Yep.
All right, let's do some initiative. So we're what, 14 to 20 right now?
13.
13 to 20. Uh-oh.
Yeah, unless we tie, I've got
Nope, you're up.
Alright, let's start with that feller.
Yeah, back in your day, Brant, SPI was a game company. You seem to have forgotten that and confused it with Hanseatic weed orgies. As for mirth, yes, you can throw dice like a crazy person. You can also, at the end of the game, flip this table over, which is great fun.
Yep, he's still close hauled. But he gets 2.
That's not bad. Oh, this nonsense coming around again, is it?
This bit. Gets 1.
And since you have now left irons, if you don't roll that 6 in irons, you don't get a move.
Right.
You don't get that free 1, just like with anchoring.
All right, this guy's got to roll a 6.
Uh-huh.
Which he does not.
So you want to roll for the damage?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Really wanted that to stick. It's killing me. You guys are working on the pumps till your hands bleed.
And now for the anchor.
Nope.
But not today.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
Okay.
All right, here we come. I don't know what I'm doing with you, quite frankly, but start with this guy in the middle. Two. He's done. Oh, this nightmare. Actually, no. This one. Mister, I'm about to have to evade to avoid going off the table. 2. Alright. Here's what Genius here has to do. I don't know if he can... Oh, he can. He can get away with this. Will this be enough, though? 1. Yeah, it is. You have to make an evasion roll based on your sailing, and then you pivot on your stern to avoid going off the map. It's the same rule with collisions. All right, so I got 2, correct? With this guy?
Yeah, I think you did.
So this, nope, that would be tacking, and I can't tack. Well, I could tack, but I only have 1. Alright. That wasn't as disastrous as I thought it was going to be. Three, you say? Yeah, this is the nightmare that Doug just went through, and I have to go through it now. Doggone it. Might as well deal with it. Bite the bullet, get it over with. Phew. Oh, that was 2. That's probably the last time I'll ever move again. 3. What is my aspect to the wind? What say we?
I think you're reaching.
That seems credible to me.
You might be running. You're running.
I'm running, yeah. That's what I was afeared of. No, what are you going to do? I'm running. One. Boy, I don't like this one, but like I say, sooner or later I had to pay for it. You may shoot at me.
All right. All right. This time, I'm not sure. This guy may be too far away. Nope.
No. Long range.
Yep. Long range rake.
Mm-hmm. He's like, stop it! Stop with your pew-pew. The rake doesn't matter, though, because you can't get explodes. But you can get one hit. And I blocked it.
If you couldn't have blocked that. Okay, he's within.
I'm being accused of running away.
I think you don't have a lot of choice.
I don't think I'm being running away here.
No, I think the way... I mean, this is just the wind. Okay, so that's a medium range. And I kind of suspect that one's a rake, too.
Let's have a looky-loo. Oh, yeah. I can definitely see your mainmast right in that 30-degree arc. Go with your bad self.
All right. So hits on a 5 or a 6.
4, 5, 6, medium.
Right.
Explosion is 6.
Actually hit this time, please. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6, and the 6 rerolls.
Six hits.
6 hits. What can I do? Can I do it? Can I do it? Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4.
He did not do it.
How many did I block? Block 5. Yep.
One gets through.
1 gets through. That gives me an anchor. And costs me morale. It's long range by my lights. No, medium, sorry.
What's that?
That's medium.
Range, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just straight up medium, no rake.
Right. Three
hits.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I gotta block him. What am I doing?
Yeah.
And I do.
That'll do it.
I was actually getting set up to move this because coming into that area. All right, so he's out. He's out. He can't see the broadside. He can't see anything but his own guy. Leaving this, which I take to be a medium shot.
Mm-hmm.
Medium,
This
dude
guy
with
can
that.
shoot. Oh, he's this guy here that you've got an anchor on.
Yeah.
He's probably got it.
Does he? 30 degrees?
Maybe not.
I'm not feeling... Well, you gotta go main mast, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd say he's got it.
No. You gotta go off the tip of it. It's from here. He's well wide, actually.
Alright.
Yep. Thank you for your consideration, but no. This guy, though. Medium shot. It's my only one. One, two, three, four, and 2 that I get to reroll. Five. That's something you gotta block at least.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Block 4.
So 1 gets through, which I believe does nothing. Correct. Except you do have to take the loss of morale.
I took the morale.
That's it. That is all I got.
You get an anchor, though, right?
You already have one.
Oh, okay.
You get an anchor unless you already got one, which you do. All right.
It's initiative then.
It is. We're about to come to cases, I fear. Oh.
All right, well, I've got initiative then because I had it last time.
You do. Yeah,
Okay.
the armor plating on these ships is only indicative of the fact that we couldn't not roll. We can't roll to hit to save our lives, but we can't roll not to save our lives. It's weird.
Two moves for that gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
He just gets his freebie.
And now this is the dude I'm curious about. He needs
Gotta roll a 6.
He needs some serious 6s. Oh
No. All right, he's gonna roll to try and get rid of his
anchor.
anchor.
And he does.
And he does.
Okay. I've got A lot of mess is what I've got. He's close-hauled. What are you doing? Don't be stupid. And don't be really stupid. Come on. 4 dice. Right? Yes. Two. Better than I might have guessed. In that case, see how next turn goes. That gentleman. Also 2. Get out of the way. Yep. You can't just drive off the map, champ. Sooner or later you gotta eat this. This guy, close hauled for a fact. Or is he in irons?
He might be in irons.
I knew that was a real risk.
It's close.
Always grab the wrong one. Oh, he's in irons.
He's in irons.
Yeah, that ain't close, is what that ain't. I'd like to say it's close, but it's not. Oh,
He gets one though.
And he pulls the miracle. Doggone it. Well, it's not the worst I could have done. And now this guy. He's at anchor. What do you feel like doing? Pretty much nothing. Rolling off his anchor. And I do. Come here. Alright. Mr. Shooty Initiative guy.
Okay. Alright, both of those are medium, so...
Excuse me.
Start here on this guy.
Alright. Medium, no rank. Four, 5, 6, correct?
He's a medium. Mediums hit 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Yeah, so
5 hits.
5 hits.
Sooner or later, your luck runs out.
Yep.
That's 3, correct?
3. Yep.
All right, first things first. Down 3 morale. Doggone it, good shot. 3 tells me, I believe that's the one. Yeah, that's where I get an anchor if I didn't already have one, and I catch a damage token.
Yep.
And that was right here, correct?
Correct.
And I did not have an anchor, so now I get one.
Alright, this guy on that guy.
Short up, medium.
What's that?
Short or medium?
Yep. Medium.
Medium and a rake.
And a rake.
Oh my God. The only thing you're going to hate yourself for is that you didn't use it on the other one.
Yep.
That's all of them. So that was 8. Plus you get to explode
6.
the 2.
Oh God, it was 8. Yeah. Yeah, it's even worse than I thought. And there's a 6.
So that's 9.
So that's 9.
Goes again.
Which re-rolls.
9.
9.
I can't stop them all. That's the first. I don't know if this is going to matter. I don't think it does. I stopped 4. That's 5 through. That's dead. All right. So he is out. That is 8 morale for me down. Ooh. Our morale has gone brittle. I repeat, you'd have sunk this ship too.
That's a long range.
Yep.
Rake.
It is at that. But again, that doesn't matter as much because they explode.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim said, oh, thank you, Graham. I appreciate that. He said Gesundheit. But my hat did not save me from that brutal raking shot. No, it did not. On the other hand, Doug just hit me for 1. All right. Which I block.
Not a problem.
All right. My turn?
Your turn.
Am I going to miss a rake here? Or am I going to get it? I'm going to get it.
Yeah, you got a rake.
It's a rake.
You get a rake.
And short range.
Close range rake.
Short range. That's what I was hoping for. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get to reroll 2.
And reroll 2.
6, 7.
6, 7.
7, 8.
8. This could be bad too.
4.
Lot 4.
That is heavy damage. You get 2 damage tokens and an anchor. The cool thing about this damage token, push it out there. I love this bit.
I see that.
All you got to do is press it, and now you got 2. Check it out. And you get the anchor.
And that was 4 hits.
That was 4 hits, so that's 4 morale.
Yeah, so we're even Steven on morale.
He's got this guy's got nothing. This guy will have
That
a shot.
guy can shoot.
That guy's got a shot. Medium? Yep.
Yep.
One, 2, 3, 4, and 1 explodes. Five. Three get through. That will 3 get through. Am I right?
Yep.
3 get through. That's another damage token. So you're at a 3 damage. Oops, sorry. Now that's the point I was telling you about. When you try to fix him in your
yeah, he's gonna end up striking.
And again, that was 3 to your morale. So we're at 8 to 5, right?
Yep.
Well, it's coming right down to it anyway. And that guy's got nothing. Initiative. You stink.
Okay.
That would have been a good turn to get initiative, I'll say that.
Well, yeah, but this could be quickly over. So let's go ahead. My guy with the anchor and all the damage. Does not roll a 6. Is going to roll to get rid of a damage.
Now I want to check one thing before you go any farther, because I want to make sure if you have to.
I don't think I have to, but given that it's 11-10.
Yeah, you may attempt. It's up to you.
Given that it's 11-10.
Oh, by you, yeah. Go for it. Nope.
He does not.
So he strikes.
And I assume I lose the morale of his hull?
Correct.
Okay, so that's it.
All right. So I like it, I guess, is my bottom line.
Yeah, no, I do too. I mean, I could have played this last turn out and possibly done enough damage to his ship.
Because that would have taken me to 0 as well.
Right.
So it's not like we were. I gotta say, I like the system by which, even though you're not blowing up the ship, you're slowly whittling away at the fleet.
Yeah. I do too. That is kind of a problem that can be a problem with Sails of Glory.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're not doing that, though damage can be really catastrophic in that system too.
Yeah, no. Well, and shoot, as we saw here, if the dice turn against you in the worst possible way, the wheels can completely fall off the bus.
Right. So, no, I like this. It's a fast system.
Yeah, and what we'd like to do, hopefully, we've now got What a Tanker. And by the way, I have a scenario for What a Tanker based on Bartman's Corner, that panther that killed allegedly 28 Shermans. It's basically a group of Shermans trying to kill one panther, but the panther gets the deck of cards.
Right.
So I've got that. I'm working on that. But Steve, who was nice enough to join us from Perth, he wants to play a little. He wants to do some sword in the flame. But what I would love to do with this is get some more folks together and perhaps have a multiplayer battle, because all equal, one of the things I want to show off before we leave, I think we can pretty much show this screen before we head out. I'm going to show everybody this, because this is something I want to do come October 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a better background in here. This drives me nuts. There we go. And then all you got to do, because he automated this, and there they all are. Identified by size and rate.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we'd probably want to move them back a bit and all that other stuff. But putting these on the table we just saw, and I have that whole bag in there, so they just pop out, you can set them up. That table is built big enough to do the whole Battle of Trafalgar, and what we would do is we would break down the ships by squadron, and then each squadron, that would be the side that they're on.
Right.
And we just go from there. But that's my thought on the subject. As you can see, they're all there, including where'd it go? There it is. see the Santissima
Yeah, I
Trinidad
saw
right
that.
here? That's not a
Yep.
little. That's the big girl right there. So yeah, before I turn this off, I'll say thanks, Doug, for coming out and playing, and hopefully some of you others can join us the next time we get together for Saturday Night Fights, sponsored by the Armchair Dragoons or something like that. But go got the wrong thing.
Yep. A good time. Definitely a good rule set. Worth playing.
So that's something to do. I'm going to turn off the broadcast now, but everybody have a good night. Happy New Year. Be safe.